Hi everyone, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface. I don't even know where to start with this unmitigated trash. You know when people get stressed, yeah? Sometimes the hair turns grey. Sometimes the hair starts to fall out. You see a lot of people in stressful jobs in life. Their hair will just go from the, beautiful brown, beautiful black to like white in a couple of years because it's stress. And it's stress that's doing it. You've seen me. I'm bald. I don't have any hair. I keep my hair clipped, because there's no point. Okay? So if there's no point, what is this? What is this? What is this? My hair is it's grown back here. It's grown back. What is that? My hair is stress growing. Stress growing. And I get the clippers, and I try and put the clippers through my hair, and it's like titanium. And the clippers just go. That's what this show's done to me. That's what this show has done to me. And now I got this ridiculous. What is this? Look at it. It's like if hair was crazy golf. So I've got to put a hat on. I've got to put the hat on. And then you just see the bit at the back and the bit at the side. And it's just kind of like, yeah, that guy's got a normal head of fucking. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Okay. Let's get to it. Hi. Oh God, this episode. A human being from the planet Earth, Mother Earth, Gaia, did not write this episode. No human could have. This was written by a vegetable. Not just any vegetable either. One of those vegetables that you find at the bottom of the veg drawer that's been there for too long and it started to go all squelchy and liquids coming out of it and you don't want to touch it. You don't want to touch it! You don't want to touch it. But you got to throw it away. And the CW took it out the trash. And then they just moved it over a page. A white page. And then they went, yeah, that's the fucking script! I don't think there's too much doubt to say that this was the worst episode I have ever seen of this fucking horrendous piece of trash that is Batwoman. It doesn't even resemble a show. It's so fucking lazy. It's so badly acted. The plot is pathetic. Beyond compare. And you want to serve this slop onto television? My God. How many people must be just so ashamed of you that know you if you're part of this show? I'm a writer on Batwoman. Oh. I'm so sorry. Is there any medication I can get you? Can I enroll you in a literacy class? No, it's okay. I'm not putting words on a page. Oh, sweet Jesus. Mother of Mary, forgive me for my sins. They are plentiful. They are plentiful. So it starts off in an underground garage where Ryan is meeting up with Marcus, and he's like, hey, sup, sis? We're gonna take over. Hostile takeover. We're gonna make business happen. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And then instead of just like giving each other a little hug or something, they do the hand. They do not like you see when black people do like the hand. They go, yeah, bruh. They were like. Stop it! Just fucking stop it! You fucking weirdos! You've known him for fucking 3 seconds. And in that time, he's violently stabbed somebody to death right in front of you. Do you think the pair of you got together and said, let's work out some fucking handy signs? Just giving up. Just giving up on even trying to pretend this is a show. But it's a trap. It's a trap to lure Marcus, because Marcus is Black Joker. Because when he was a kid, the Joker put a joy buzzer to his head and zapped it, and he's never been the same since. He's done horrendous things like shout at his parents. Whatever. So a group of people come and he's like, oh no, what's going on? And then Ryan grabs him from behind and they stick him with a needle and just like, sorry, this is for your own good. And then Jada Jet comes out. She's like, sorry. Jada fucking Jet can fuck off in this episode. Like, fuck right off. Your role this week is to stand and cry. Stand and cry. Stand and cry. And do you know something? Do you know something with all the fake feels? Because that's how they try and trick people today. Just like, hey, if we can throw some emotion in here, then people actually think that something's happening. Well, first of all, I do not give a shit about any of these people. So they can fucking die in a fire for all I care, and I will smile and I will be happy. So characters that we've known for 2 seconds trying to do, I love you so much, son. Why, mother? Why? Why did you betray your poor son? Why, mother? Why? And I'm sat here like, fucking move on. So they take him away, and Jada says to Ryan, she's like, now that you did something for your family, what can your family do for you? And of course we know that she wants to utilize Jada Jet's company to create a Deus Ex Machina to cure Mary of her personality, her poison ivy personality disorder. Ay, chihuahua. Anyway, we get that horrible vermin of a newscaster doing her Vesper Fairchild. Oh, hi, Gotham! What's going on? There were some plants in the street, poison ivy must be back. Shut your cow mouth. Oh man, I think this is actually where they just film Batwoman, in this backlot car park. And when the train goes past, they're just like, fuck it, just carry on speaking. Just carry on speaking. We ain't got shit, you know. So she's waffling away. Sophie the slut. Sophie the massive slut, which is her character in season 3. Rakes. Yeah, she raked all over Renee Montoya last night. Wakes up in Montoya's bed, and there's a letter next to it saying, I don't know what's in the fridge, but help yourself, deuces. Because they couldn't afford to have... Speaking of can't afford, we've got a funny coming up soon. They couldn't afford to have Renee Montoya in this episode because they have a budget of a piece of fucking string. So the text message on her phone was Soy Boy cried for his daddy while fighting Mary and broke his arm. And Ryan, I don't know, ate some minge, I guess. I don't know. So there's a lab where they're starting to freeze Marcus, which kind of doesn't make a lot of sense because didn't they need the whole capsule business as well? But, you know, sense. He can't be in a capsule because they need a scene. This scene made me feel uncomfortable. I'll tell you why in a minute. So the doctor's talking about how they're gradually going to freeze him, and we've got our shit sorted. It's okay. Soy Boy's holding his broken arm because he's just like. I ain't gonna try and smash through this. And then they remembered that Alice had tracking nanobots in her body. That's going to play a part this week. Hey, do you want to learn how to get nanobots out your body? Stay tuned. So apparently Alice had a 15-mile freedom of movement radius. Do you know how big a fucking radius of 15 miles is? But she's out of it. Look, her red dot is out of it. Naughty Alice. Remember that sexy electric car that they drove away in at the end of the last episode? Well, good news, folks. They couldn't afford to keep it for this episode. They couldn't afford to keep it, so now they're driving a crappy camper van. And they the excuse they give for not having it is, oh, it got destroyed trying to get rid of the Gotham City Police Department from tailing them. Okay. Mary wakes up and she's like, oh my God, I'm Mary. What's going on? And Alice is just like, no, you're not. You're a naughty girl. You nearly killed Ryan and Soy Boy. And she's like, oh no, I'm going to puke up because I ripped out Soy Boy's daddy robot man, and made Soy Boy cry. Oh, poor Soy Boy. So Mary goes in the back and pukes up. And Mary's just, fucking Alice and Mary. Whatever. So they're now doing so they're now Ryan and Sophie are in the Batmobile for some reason. And they just don't give a fuck anymore, by the way, but we'll get to that. And Sophie Titwank had said in the cave that, oh, sorry, I didn't go home last night, so I didn't get any of the messages. And then she lets it out that she was stayed over at Renee Montoya's place. And Ryan's just like, oh my God, I mean, I don't care. Whatever. You do whatever you want, you fucking slut bitch. So anyway, they've got a track. They got multiple tracks now of the nanobots. What's going on? So there's this regular car. Look at that, the sticker's coming off. You can see where the sticker's coming off. You can see at the edges where the sticker's starting to come off. Oh, how cute. So there's a regular car just driving down the street, and they're just like, we're gonna fuck this car up. So she fires the grappling hook to stop the car. There's a gay... Sophie gets out. Sophie Titwank gets out. So Sophie now incriminates herself with Batwoman. Or if we're being a little bit nicer than that, demonstrates that her and Batwoman are in cahoots. So we now know that there's a link between Sophie and who Batwoman is. Because this isn't the world's greatest detective. This is the world's biggest fucking retard. Anyway, the driver of the car is a white gay dude. You can just tell because it's Batwoman. Oh my god. Oh, Batwoman. Oh my god. I love you and stuff. Was I doing anything wrong and things? And anyway, the trick was, can't see it because I'm in the way, but Alice is taking some of the blood of Mary. Sorry, wrong way round. Mary's taking some of the blood of Alice, and they're just dumping it on cars because it's got nanobots in. So the nanobots are now spread across. Whatever. So instead of Batwoman saying sorry for harpooning your car and damaging it, she just slams the boot shut and storms off, leaving the guy to go fuck himself, I guess. Mary wants a caramel latte because she needs the caffeine. And then they're just like, oh, we need some O-negative blood to get rid of the nano, to flush your system of the nanobots, because that's how easy it is, apparently. So they just go to this bar. I cannot believe this. They just go to this bar and literally just sit next to people going, oh, do you know what ladies find sexy? It's not a big bank account or good looks. It's having O-negative blood. If you can't be bothered to try, just ask. Just ask the CW to fucking cancel you. Please. Just ask them to cancel you. You are a fucking embarrassment of a show. And this guy's just like, fuck off, you crazy fucking women. Then Mary realizes that she actually has started to develop Poison Ivy's pheromone seduction. So she says to the bar woman who's got a nice rack, can we have some free shots? So they just get free shots. This is a great fucking television show, isn't it? This is so fucking much fun. Soy Boy cries. They argue about being lesbians. This is the scene. This is the scene that made me uncomfortable. So, Marcus is freezing, I guess, starting to freeze. And his mum's just like watching it. And she's just like, I'm sorry, son. This is for the best. Mummy knows best. And when you come out of this, you will be my Marcus again. And he's kind of like, I don't know if he thought, hey, I'm going to play like a railroad slave from the 1800s, but he suddenly starts going like, Mammy, why do you do this to your son? Why did you put this black man in the chains and put him on the bed? I deserve to live. I deserve to be a free man. And I'm watching it like, okay. Because it was weird as shit. Because it was weird as fucking shit. And they both do the cries, and somebody put the water pipette everywhere, and she's fucking dripping water from fucking everything. And tenor, she's got a tenor lady on though, so she's okay. And then she leans in for the I love you, son. She gives him a kiss, her lips get fucking frozen on his forehead. Just go like Looney Tunes. Okay, man, I might have made that last bit up. And then because he's handcuffed. Oh, God. This is where the writers are once again, fucking retardo. He's being frozen. Everything around him is being frozen. The way that they have strapped him to this gurney is not with like those leather straps, not with like the plastic straps, whatever. Metal handcuffs. So the metal handcuffs are all brittle because of the freezing, and he just cracks them and gets out of it. Just cracks them. I'm free to do what I want. And then he starts, he kicks the shit out of that doctor. And then he literally just throws Jada to the floor. And she has to pretend to be unconscious. I'm unconscious. Oh, Luke's being a soy boy. And then Marcus turns up and so Luke hits the, okay, now I need to back up a little bit. Luke is stood in the office doing fuck all because he's waiting for the scene to happen because Luke read the script. And then Marcus just comes walking in the door. And Luke says, how did you get in here? It's a fucking revolving door! Everybody, Alice from fucking everyone just walks through that fucking door because it appears there's nobody at Wayne Enterprises. But Marcus comes in and you try and act fucking surprised. So he pushes the boobies. He pushes the alert button under the desk. And one of the security guards comes in and goes, is there anything wrong, sir? And Marcus has been dicking around with this valuable pen that was on the desk. And you can just, because the writing's so obvious, you just tell a mile away, yeah, he's just going to stab the security guy with a pen. But no. Do you know what happened? Yeah, he stabbed the fucking security guy with the pen. It was so obvious. And the guy dies. And then he starts fighting Luke, and Luke takes off his sling and then starts crying every time he gets hit. Marcus wins the fight. No one cares. Oh, Jesus wept. Fuck my ass, mouth, and tits. So now let's get back to the hilarious we're looking for O-negative blood scenes. So she gets some gay guy. I don't know why he's interested in Mary. He's clearly gay. And she's like, we need we need your blood to test your blood for testy things. And they're all being seduced, by her pheromones, apparently. but her eyes flash, so it's not pheromone. So I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And the first guy, it doesn't have O negative blood. He has like A positive or something. And she's like, rats. She's like, but that's like really valuable blood. So you should go and donate some plasma right now. And he's just like, yeah, I don't know why I'm talking to a woman. I'm clearly massively gay. Then they get another gay guy in. And this gay guy is an O negative. So they got the blood they wanted. That was fucking interesting. Sophie goes to the laboratory. And they're just like, hey, the doctor will know where Marcus is. And then they open a door and the doctor's dead. She's been stabbed by Marcus with surgical knives. Don't worry. She was white. But we did lose a black man today. So, 1 minute silence. Nah, fuck it. I hate this! I hate this. I hate my life. Let's get ready for another absolutely fucking El Ritardano scene. Ryan comes into the office. She's like, oh, Luke. Marcus is just like, I kicked you, little punk ass bitch twink. I'm not allowed to say the next word because I'm white. And he's like, here's what I want you to do. I got the medicine because I killed the doctor. And I got the medicine that you need. I don't know what it's for, but you need it. And the only way I'm going to give it to you is this. As if you sign this piece of paper resigning from Wayne Enterprises and also sign over your stock options to me. And I don't know much about big business, but I'm kind of thinking, if a CEO of a company is going to resign and sign over all their stock options, instead of just signing a fucking typed out letter, they would probably have to sign multiple things which have to be witnessed, notarized, etc. for them to be valid. But no, this is Batwoman. So just sign this piece of paper, Ryan, if you could. Cheers, Petal. Off you fuck. Here's your medicine. By the way, I'm Black Joker. Smile. You think I'm joking? Oh no, we getting Black Joker at the end of this episode, and Poison Prostitute. Sorry, I mean Poison Ivy. Poison Prostitute though is way closer. You know that image on Twitter that I showed a couple of days ago of the Poison Ivy suit? Oh no, in person, she looks like a fucking whore ready to go out and get her fucking vag smashed for a couple of dollars. Okay. No. The Batwomans don't care. Oh, yeah. So Sophie's just like, hey, Luke, you're a 5-year-old boy. Emotionally. Everyone here, we infantilize everything. Everything's infantilized. What would Mary say now to cheer you up? And he's like, Mary would say that I am a good boy and that if I eat all of my vegetables, I can go play in the Batcave. Because this show is fucking dumb. So yes, he tells Sophie what Mary would say to him to cheer him up. Fuck off, the pair of you. You're a couple of fucking kids. Now then, Mary took that dude away from the bar to collect 3 pints of his blood. I don't know how, but they got them in blood bags. and they have all the necessary materials for intravenously taking blood. How? Dunno. Then a policeman comes, knocks on the door and says, "Hey, this is a stolen van. Come out with your hands up." Oh, that's maybe a little bit later. Is it? Yeah, it's a bit later. They just talk about vag, probably. No, she's just like, Alice is just like, "Hey, Mary, if you do this now and get rid of the nanobots, then you can go free and I'll be out of your hair." And Mary's just like, "What if I don't want you out of my hair? You've been like the only consistent thing." "Oh, fuck off." "Feelings! I don't give a fuck about your feelings." So Jada's just hanging around the laboratory of death. And then Marcus calls and he's like, "Mom, you better watch the TV at 9 a.m. tomorrow." Now the sheriff knocks on the fucking door and he's just like, "This is a stolen vehicle. Come out." And they're just like, "No." And so they drive away and they run over the sheriff in the van. Mary, good, wholesome, just the bestest ever. She's so compassionate. Fucking horrible bitch, if you've actually watched the show. Mary and Alice drive over the sheriff. So she gets out of the van. She's like, "We've got to save him. We've got to help him." And Mary's like, "Nah, we got to get out of here. It's time that you did something for yourself." So Mary went, "Okay, let's go." So they start driving away. And Mary, for some reason that I don't know why, did I miss a bit of dialogue? Maybe. But she just starts throwing bottles out of the window. Bottles of booze out of the window going, "Woo!" I think it's meant to symbolize that Mary feels liberated. But this was made on a back lot next to Rape Alley, and it looked shit. So they try and speed away, and Mary says to Alice, "How fast can this thing go?" "It's a fucking camper van, you dumb bint." Now, that said, I think I need to take that back, because as we saw in the first episode of season 2, the Batmobile can actually get outrun by a camper van. So maybe she's right. Maybe this is a supercharged V12 camper van or some shit. But they can't go anywhere because they got harpooned by the Batmobile. And Ryan's just like, "Mary, I've got the medicine. Quick, let's turn you back." And then she does the pheromone thing on her and she says, "And what if I don't?" And she's like, "Then we're going to have to lock you up until we can figure out something to do." And she's like, "Oh, how did you make me say that?" And she's just like, "Fuck you, you fucking bitch. I came out as straight and now I'm a villain." And she's like, "Yeah, this is a fucking show for lesbians. Duh." And then she gets the vines. She summons up some vines and prevents Ryan from moving anywhere. And then she drives off. Sophie and so Ryan says to Sophie, "Mary's gone. She's gone. She destroyed the medicine and she just wants to be poison ivy." So apparently that piece of paper with Ryan's signature on it is fine. That's fine. They handed it in to the I Resign people. And the I Resign people said, "Yep, this looks fucking legit to me." So Ryan and everyone else is now locked out of Wayne Enterprises as it has no CEO. So why everyone else is locked out? Dunno. Isn't Luke meant to be security? Why would you lock the head of security? Oh, fuck it, whatever. The show doesn't know, so why should I bother? And everyone's now locked out. So they're like, "Oh no, we've got the Batmobile. The cave's now locked off and we can't get to it. And we got a bat suit and a couple of gadgets, maybe. What are we going to do?" And just like, don't care, mid-season finales. Here's Black Joker with his orange suit and his purple hair. And he's just like, I've taken over Wayne Enterprises. And it's now time to put a smile on everybody's faces. Not even fucking kidding. Not even kidding. And then, look at me. And then we go to a hotel room where Alice is just like, I got a mega headache. I need hash browns and coffee. And then she says, why are you spending so much time in the bathroom? And Mary's like, because I've just dressed like a fucking prostitute. We need some money. I'm going to hit the streets and get my fucking ass pounded for $35. That should keep us going for a couple of days. Oh, no. Oh, no. Then she says, oh, that Marcus, he looks like a lot of fun. To return sometime in January, I don't care when. This was pathetic beyond compare. Now that I've done the hair gag, I can fucking shave this off at last. Might do it tomorrow morning. Might do it later. I'm kind of feeling a little bit lazy right now. But I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming. Links are in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.